Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Jenny. My art logo is Venus Floral Painting and Designs. I might change it because I'm not a fan of my last name. Why is that? Because I recently learned about a year ago that my last name is misspelled, and it's not like I'm besties with anybody that's my bloodline. It's a long story, but we'll wait until then. Hello, welcome back to my channel everybody. I'm Jenny. My art is Venus Floral Painting and Designs. Voila! So I recently created 25 art pieces for a collection that's going towards Center Gallery. Towards the end, when I was doing all the editing, I realized that I didn't like 2 to 3 of the art pieces. One of them, I threw it away because spiritually I felt kind of convicted because it's very gothic and sad. So I replaced it. And then I have an alien one that I really like because Roswell, New Mexico is one of my favorite cities just because it's very desert-like. It's a small town. You know, people at the gas station are nice to each other. I traveled there during the pandemic because for a few years now, well, pretty much from 2018-ish to present, I've been trying to find my long-term home, or at least secondary long-term home before my dream future home. And so that's why I was at Roswell. So one of the art pieces I have now that will not be part of the collection, but I will add it towards something else, like maybe Etsy. Let me show you. So I had it framed. It's this one. This is like a sheer pearl acrylic paint. It's very pretty. It stands out more in person than through video, but I love it. It's kind of inspired by Roswell, you know, alien-like stuff, being able to use pastels and as well as different shades of green, which is kind of a challenge because some green paint colors are very translucent. Some are better than others, and for this one I use both Winsor & Newton and Liquitex paint. Oh, and I also did put a clear coat of lacquer on top, so that's why it's kind of shiny. It's not as flimsy as regular paper, and I did use multimedia used paper, so it's very thick in comparison to regular paper. I love it, but it's not going to be part of the collection. It's just not spiritually for God, but it's a unique piece. It's very eccentric. Now another one that won't be a part of the collection, but I am keeping it for something else or maybe for myself, is this one. It's an original sketch in 2018. I made it when I was hospitalized. There's a sweet nurse named Tracy. She went out of her way after her 12-hour shift. She stopped by to Michael's and got me a coloring book, some color pencils, and I did this during my recovery in 2018 while I was hospitalized. So it kind of reflects one of my dreams. This is a stork. I made it a pink stork. It's dropping off this precious human baby. There's this mom. I suppose it's me, and it's my scar. It's very vivid. So it's a reflection of my dreams of having a family, even though I'm a little bit unconventional, but that's okay. So that's why I'm not going to put it in the collection, because it's not an actual acrylic painting. It's an original sketch, and it's very meaningful to me. I got my test for my results today. I saw my surgeon, and it turns out I have endometriosis. I'm not surprised. I've had a hormonal imbalance since I was born, and now that I'm an adult, I have to become healthier, such as no more Red Bulls. And according to my doctor, stimulants are not going to fix me. So before proceeding with my health, I don't know what's next. I've been trying to eat healthier. This is my pineapple banana soy milk smoothie. Obviously, this isn't the same as loads of caffeine, but I mean, I am trying to be healthier. At least physically, I've gotten better, and my hair grew back. There was a time during the collection that I was very, very sick before I knew I had endometriosis, and my hair was falling off. And my doctor said it was one of the symptoms. I look healthier than most patients. Yay me. I don't know. I was trying my best. And so now that my hair is back, I told my doctor today, I was like, well, my best feature is back. Emotionally and mentally, I kind of feel like I'm deserted in a desert, in the sense that I've been kind of sad because I've been a workaholic my whole life, and I realized that I'm somewhat like a robot. I have like a high functioning artist, mom, salesperson lifestyle, and I realized that I don't really allow my feelings to grow or for me to fulfill my internal dreams. And as I was reading today, there's a chapter called Quenched. And I was thinking about this before I read this chapter. It says, we feel like we are always striving and never getting anywhere, where we thirst for something more but still feel dry. God has promised that there will be a day when we, the redeemed, will no longer thirst for fulfillment. God is willing and able to grant you an oasis in the desert and give you signs of life in whatever kind of wilderness. There's literally parentheses in here. I'm trying to be a good narrator. Just like the promise Jesus made to the woman at the well, the water that he gives is everlasting and becomes in us a spring of water, welling up to the eternal life. So yeah, guys, I have hope in my health, okay? I mean, I'm progressing. I now know I have endometriosis, nothing overly terrifying. When I did have an MRI though, I was scared of having the opposite of endometriosis, and I decided that I need to live my best life regardless of whatever I had. And I will not be going into therapy because I already graduated from therapy 3 times, you know? And I don't qualify for a free therapist. I think at this point I need to like pray and live my life and follow my destiny. That's pretty much it artwork wise. Before I continue with my day and my week, I should say, thank you so much everyone for supporting my artwork, myself, my channel, my son too, because you know, whenever I gain new followers or someone buys my artwork and or service, such as me choosing colors for someone's home, or educating somebody on how to use something like DIY people, it's very helpful. I'm glad I can add color, joy, and some prayers for whoever needs it. Thank you so much everyone for supporting. It means a lot, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart. I've been making art since 2016. I used to face paint, and in the beginning of my journey, I would sell art pieces, well, floral crowns for like $10, maybe even $5, and I would face paint for only $50 an hour. But that was the beginning of my journey. It was so special. It went from being a thought to an idea to a goal, and now it's here. Thank you so much. And I'm so grateful for God to pull me from all of the challenging adversities I had to overcome and the person I became now. And of course, I'm still in my character development, especially because, wow. I hope whoever's in that ambulance is okay. Let's proceed. I got sidetracked with what I was gonna say, but yeah, thank you.